let's consolidate all the points that we had discussed in this slide. The field lines due to a solenoid are similar to that of a bar magnet, and here the magnetic field depends upon the following factors. That means magnitude of current through the solenoid as well as number of turns of the solenoid. Because if we increase or increase the current flowing through the solenoid, the strength of the magnetic field also increases. If we decrease the current flow through the solenoid, the strength of the magnetic field decreases. So obviously the magnetic field depends upon the current. It is directly proportional to the magnitude of current. And as we increase the number of turns of the solenoid, the magnetic field also increases, because each turn, that means each turn is a circular coil, and each circular coil adds to the total magnetic field. So if we increase the number of turns, the number of circular coil increases and it will add to the net magnetic field. So as we increase the number of turns of the solenoid, magnetic field also increases. So magnetic field is directly proportional to the number of turns. So these are the two factors upon which magnetic field due to a solenoid depends upon. Next, there are certain similarities as well as dissimilarities between the magnetic field produced by a solenoid and a bar magnet. Even though the magnetic field lines are similar, some dissimilarities are there. And what are the similarities? Yes, magnetic field is stronger at the poles and weaker outside, just like a bar magnet. And also inside the solenoid, you can see one thing. The magnetic field lines are straight and equidistant. Okay, so the magnetic field is uniform inside. So in this context, I would like to discuss one more thing. That means if a magnetic field is uniform, we can represent that magnetic field by drawing parallel equidistant lines like this. Okay, so a uniform magnetic field is represented by parallel equidistant lines like this. And this arrow shows the direction of the magnetic field. And in this particular case, this magnetic field acts from this point to this point. That means from left to right. At the same time, this also represents a uniform magnetic field. But here the direction is towards left. Okay, so this is the way to represent a uniform magnetic field. When you look at the magnetic field pattern of a solenoid or a bar magnet, you can see inside the magnet or inside the solenoid, equidistant parallel straight lines are there, which indicates magnetic field is uniform, and also magnetic field is very strong inside the bar magnet as well as inside the solenoid. Okay. Now, some differences are also there. So what are the differences between the magnetic field produced by solenoid and bar magnet? So in the case of bar magnet, the magnetic field is permanent. In the case of bar magnet, the magnetic field is permanent. But in the case of solenoid, magnetic field is temporary. Why is it so? Because magnetic field or a solenoid behaves like a magnet as long as current is flowing through the magnet. Whenever the current flow through the solenoid stops, it stops behaving like a magnet. So the magnetic field shown by a solenoid is temporary. Next point, the strength of the magnetic field is independent of the magnitude of current in a bar magnet. Obviously, the magnetic field in a bar magnet doesn't have any relation with the current flow. But at the same time, in the case of solenoid, the magnetic field depends upon the magnitude of current. When we increase or decrease the current flow through the solenoid, it makes a difference in the magnetic field of the solenoid. Again, the direction of magnetic field in the case of bar magnet is independent of the direction of current. Even if we reverse the direction of current, it's not going to make any change in the magnetic field produced by the bar magnet. But in the case of solenoid, it's not like that. If we reverse the direction of current flowing through the solenoid, the poles of the solenoid also gets interchanged. That means the direction of the magnetic field is changed, reversed. Okay, so these are some of the differences between the magnetic field produced by solenoid and bar magnet. Next, let's discuss about another concept, that is electromagnet. Electromagnet is nothing. When we insert a soft iron core inside the solenoid, it becomes an electromagnet. And this magnetic field produced by this electromagnet will be very strong. So let's look at the definition. A strong magnetic field produced inside a solenoid can be used to magnetize a piece of magnetic material like soft iron when placed inside the coil. The magnet so formed is called an electromagnet. Children, you can easily construct an electromagnet, a simple electromagnet at your home. So just look at this figure. This is an iron nail. Take a copper wire and wound it in the form of a coil around this iron nail. Connect the ends of the copper wire to a battery. Finished. That's it. You have constructed an electromagnet. So as long as current is flowing through this coil, it behaves like an electromagnet. The moment you switch off the circuit, it stops behaving like an electromagnet. Okay, and the uses of electromagnet will be discussed in our coming sessions. Children, that's all for today's session. I'm concluding this session. Notes of the topic and a YouTube video has been uploaded. Please go through that so that the concepts will be much more clear to you, especially the identification of the north pole and south pole of the solenoid will be more clear to you. Okay, so there will be a small test followed by all the sessions. Attend the test and post me the answers quickly. We will meet in the next session. Till then, take care. Stay home, stay safe, keep learning. Thank you.